Thank you, DJ TT, on the ones and twos. On to the next one for the home team, Botswana. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ, and the teams. We still have quite some minutes for the handshakes. Feel free to take a picture too. So you look at the first ball, the Germans, people, the next 5 minutes.
And the umpires on the field, we have Eric Hirgwa as the main umpire. And the league umpire is Gaston Neivizi. And Smith Akoli starts with a wide. She starts off with a wide. And we have Florence Samanyika on strike. And that's in the air. First ball in the air. Down the cow corner. And it goes for 4. First boundary of the over of the innings from Florence Samanyika. Oh, she tries to cut, but she misses. Mistiming from the batter, Florence. And she cuts it. She cuts it down to point, and the ball gets back on the wicket keeper's hands safely. And that brings us to the end of the first over. And 7 runs on board for no loss for the Botswana. And the captain herself, Christina Goff, coming from the pavilion end to open her bowling. And it's Batisani, not off the mark yet. And that's an appeal from the Germans, but the umpire looks less interested in the appeal. And the Botswana just lost a key batter, Tapelo Modise. And that's a misfield from the point fielder. And they managed to get a single as Batisani gets off the mark. Tapelo Modise had an injury before the game starts. and she failed to join the starting 11 due to that cause. Oh, and Florence playing it safe on the crease. She plays it safe as she respects good balls from Christina Goff herself. And that's the first wicket down. And Botswana departs. That is Florence Samanyika. She departs, further to giving a straight catch to deep square, to square leg, short square leg. And she was caught with safe hands. And that's the first wicket for Christina Goff on her 5th delivery. And that's the end of Florence's innings with the bat. And the next batter to join Batisani is Shamila Mozwe, Botswana's best, the lefty-hander, and Captain Christina to bowl her last ball of the first over of her first over. And she cuts it down to point. She attempts to make a single, but not successful. And that brings us to the end of the second over, with 8 runs on board, and a very good over from the captain herself, where she managed to bag herself a wicket, and she was only made 1 run in the over. They only managed to get 1 run in the over. That's a good comeback for the Germans. The first over was quite expensive, where they managed to fetch 7 runs out of it. And the second one was a good comeback from the captain herself. Yeah. And Smita Kohli comes back on from the banana plantation end down there. Welcome back, Clinton. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. And she cuts it. She cuts it down point, and there's a misfield, which they take advantage of and make a second single from there.
Good afternoon, Romeo. Good afternoon, dear viewers. Botswana taking on Germany. Both teams yet to register a win. We'll be looking to get underway here at the Gahanga Oval.
That's a good drive from Batisani. She drives it down the extra cover, and they collect back the ball. And on strike we have Shamila, the lefty-hander.
powerfully there, pulled straight to the short leg. Shamila seems to be in the mood to play some shots. They've just lost Florence Amanyika, who had started off very well for Team Botswana. Asmita Koli, though, been pick of the bowlers for Team Germany, continuing here. Shot again, and it's pulled away this time. Good effort there from the fielder. They do manage to pick up a single. And now, Ole Bogeng Batisani on strike. Koli flighted and is played defensively by Batisani. Romeo, Team Botswana, so unlucky to lose Tapelo Modise just before the start of play, being the batter that scored the best innings so far. Big shot there from Batisani, straight to mid-off. Tapelo Modise Romeo scored 60 against Kenya in the first game. Still the best score so far. Botswana would have liked to have her in this game where they need a win badly, but unlucky. These things happen in cricket, and the rest, likes of Shamila, Batisani, will try and do it for Team Botswana. As we see, over number 3 is done. The score is 12-1. In comes Christina Goff to bowl a second over.
And quite an update from the IPRC grounds where we have Ugandans versus Brazilians, and the Brazilians won the toss and they chose the field, and Uganda has 22 for no loss in the first 3 overs.
Christina starts down the leg and is whacked away by Shamila, but straight to the fielder. Shamila is a very elegant left-hand batter. Wonderful time of the cricket ball. And she'll be very key for Team Botswana to post a defendable score. Christina Bowling is also another capable left-hander. We'll be trying to restrict her. Shot and pulled away again, and the ball is racing away. And that is the boundary for Shamila Musweu. Christina missing her line there in length, and Shamila capitalizes. They know they're still in the power play and will try and utilize the field restrictions. In comes Christina. Down the leg again, appeal, but the umpire says not out. That is missing leg stump by a fair distance. Shamila will feel she's missed out again. That was another wayward delivery. With fine leg up in the circle, any bat, and that would have raced away again to another 4 runs. In comes Christina. Full, swept away nicely by Shamila, and the ball is racing away. 2 boundaries in the over. Shamila turning it on here at Gahanga.
Yeah, that's a good comeback from the Botswana with the bat, and this makes it 8 runs. They are making Christina's over quite expensive, and it skyrockets the current run rate. And if you look at the field setting, they are now adjusting after the two previous shots that went for 4, and they keep the fine leg and the deep square leg.
Christina taking her time. making sure the field is right in place. Pushes the fine leg down to the rope. In she comes again. Full. Driven straight to the fielder. Is that a wicket? They're claiming it. Shamila still hanging around. I don't think she's convinced that was taken cleanly. The German celebrating. And yes, the umpire says that is out. Shamila has to walk. Soft dismissal. She was looking very good for Team Botswana. But she has to go. Christina providing another breakthrough. 21 for 2 now, Team Botswana.
This is Christina's consistency with the ball. In her previous over, she took a wicket. And it was also a catch on the 5th delivery of the first over. And again on the 5th delivery of the second over. She takes another catch and she takes Shamila.
Janet Runners there. Taking a brilliant catch to dismiss the dangerous Shamila. And Christina would like that. They get rid of the left-hander. The right-hand, left-hand combination can be a captain's nightmare. And that is a puzzle solved for Team Germany. They now have 2 right-handers in, and they'll feel much better in setting the field.
And the next batter in is the opening bowler for Botswana, Tuelo Shadrack. And she gets off the mark. No, not yet. She attempts to make a single, but she holds the process underway. And that gets us to the end of the 4th over with 20 runs, 21 runs on board.
कितने पैसे चाहिए? पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं मैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ। सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
End to bowl her 3rd over.
Batisani taking strike. In comes Koli. Ball short and is played on the back foot. Running hard for the second. Good running there. They pick up 2 runs. Janet Runners there at short cover. Could have done a better job. Botswana will not mind. They pick up 2. Batisani retains strike. She's just lost Shamila and will be now. Pulls away. Germany will want another wicket in this power play to try and squeeze Botswana even more. Koli. Shot again and pulled away powerfully by Batisani. There is protection and keeps it to only 1. Tuelo Shadrack now on strike. Still yet to get off the mark. Tuelo on strike, full, swept away powerfully there, and the ball races away. Another boundary in this power play for Team Botswana, and Tuelo Shadrack opens up her account with a boundary down to deep square leg. Seems the loss of Shamila will not slow down the Botswana intent. They want runs in the power play. They want to take advantage of the restrictions. And Asmita Koli, making some changes now, decides to push the square leg deep there down to the rope. And in she comes again. Full. Watchfully played there by Tuelo Shadrack. Sensible batting. Short and cut away there. Cut but not powerful enough. And the ball is collected by the fielder comfortably. One more ball in this over. What will Asmita Kohli produce for Team Germany? Kohli shot again and pulled away, but this time there is protection. Who does well. And they pick up another single, and the score moves on to 29 for 2 after 5. Christina Goff makes a bowling change. She keeps herself for the later part of this innings and brings in new bowler Sharanya Sadarangani to bowl the last over of the power play. Tuelo Shadrack on strike. Botswana will badly need a boundary or two in this last over of the power play. Sharanya, on the other hand, will want a wicket or even two. Starts off very nicely there. Straight on the mark is Sharanya. And Shadrack plays it respectfully. Sharanya. Full. And she's beaten. Sharanya starts off nicely there with 2 dots. Romeo, I know you're a big fan of Sharanya Sadarangani.
She slices the ball. Tuedo tries to slice the ball, but no run made. That's I'll say it's a good comeback from the Germans, having 2 wickets in hand already before the end of the power play. And that's in the air and caught safely. She's caught at galley. She's caught and she departs. That's Tuelo Shadrack. She departs, and the new batter coming in is the captain herself, Laura Mufkedi. This is the 3rd wicket, Clinton. I would say it's a very good start for the Germans, despite the score on board. Like, what would you say? What would you say if you're the captain yourself? It was a good. It seems they are getting wickets when they bowl from the pavilion end. 3 consecutive wickets. They are all catches.
Very good start, I would say. Of course, as Botswana, you'd want to get at least 5 or 6 boundaries in the power play. But Germany have made it very hard for them, picking up wickets in every over at the pavilion end. Sharanya bowling her first over and the last over of the power play. Picks up Shadrack. She goes softly. And now the captain decides to bring herself in. Try and take control of this innings. As she's told, the batters crossed. Means Batisani will be on strike. Down at IPRC, Uganda is batting against Brazil. Going nicely there for 33 already in the power play for no loss. Batisani taking strike. Watchfully played. She doesn't want to lose another wicket in this power play. Of course, they need runs, but they recognize too much damage already in the wickets column, and they're playing it safe now. Sharanya. Yep. Batisani is playing it safe, and the umpire signals wide. Captain Laura and Ole Bogeng Batisani will try and rebuild for Botswana. Watchfully played again. End of the power play. The score is 30-3.
Yeah, very good comeback from the Germans as they tried to restrict the batters from skyrocketing the score on board. And I'm waiting to see how they set the field, further to being allowed to put many people out of the ring. And the next bowler from the banana plantation end is Antonia Meyenborg.
Laura to face her first delivery.
And as you can see, Clinton, the field set, it's they only have 3 people out of the ring, and that is a down deep square leg, cow corner, and long off. The rest are in the ring.
Beaten totally there by Antonia. Captain Laura looking defensive. She knows she needs to hang in there with Batisani, try and build a partnership. Antonia, on the other hand, starting well, full, driven powerfully, and Janet Ronalds wonderfully there saves the boundary. There is no cover, deep extra cover, and she makes sure she gets a hand on it. And Laura is still on strike, yet to get off the mark. Shot, this time, attempted pull, loud appeal. The umpire says not out. Botswana, interestingly, Romeo, the likes of Shamila, always starts with some wonderful shots, always looking elegant, stylish, but she always gets out at the wrong time.
That's a good pull, and it goes for 4. The captain gets off the mark on a boundary, deep down square leg, and this is very good. If you look at the stance, Clinton, if you look at the stance of the captain Rora, she's making her intentions clear, but she has a very hands-on fielder right in front of her, Janet Ronalds, who seems to be having glue in her hands.
Tonya was full. Loud appeal there. Was there some bat? And the umpire says no. 7 of us down. The score is 34-3.
And Sharana comes back from the other end, the pavilion end, to deliver her second over. And it's Batisani on strike. Same field setup. It's no, the same field. It's down the deep extra cover and the deep square leg. And the rest of the fielders are within the ring. Oh, and she tries to slice it, but she fails.
Both teams desperate for a maiden win in this competition. Sharanya still can't seem to get Sharanya away. Is Batisani. Team Germany and Team Botswana are both looking for a maiden win. They've been playing well, but unlucky so far. Sharanya boastful. Batisani lets it go. German has done very well. They've picked up 3 wickets already. Key batters.
Batisani tries to drive it. She wants to give the strike to the captain Rora, but the fielders, they are very tight on her. They can't let the They can't let the ball go past.
Ball in the air. Racing away. Will it make it to the boundary? Wonderful effort there. And good backing up there from the Germany fielders. The team that is improving day by day. Their fielding grows stronger and stronger each game. They've had some major setbacks, losing their captain to an injury. But they seem still motivated. Sharanya runs in. Cut away there by Batisani. But, oh, and the fielder doesn't clean up. And they push through for a single. 8 overs down. The score is 37 for 3.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
And we have Batisani on strike.
Full. Batisani doesn't connect. Good bowling so far from Team Germany. We haven't seen many extras so far in this innings. They've been bowling line to line. Full again. Driven powerfully there, but there is long off who keeps it to only 1. And now we get to see Captain Laura on strike. Facing up to Antonia. Shot and played carefully on the back foot. She thought of the pull, but decided not to. Full this time. Slight edge straight to Gali, who does very well. Make sure they don't go for the single. More dots here for Team Germany, piling on pressure. And you feel something is going to give. Antonia, balls full again. Watchfully played by Laura. Showing respect there to the bowler Antonia, who's maintaining very good line and length. Antonia to bowl the last ball of the over. Wonderfully bowled there. She's beaten. And 9 overs down. The score is 39 for 3. Sharanya bowling her third over. Starts off full. It's driven in the air. And Janet Ronalds takes another catch. Wonderfully taken. What a fielder. Team Germany elated. They pick up their 4th wicket. Romeo, I know you're a big fan of Sharanya. And she's done it again. Picking up her 2nd wicket in this match.
Clinton, yeah, you're right. She's my favorite in the team. And she secures her 2nd wicket of this. And there's something with the pavilion end. All the wickets have been, the Germans have managed to take the wickets when bowling from the pavilion end. If you look at the captain Christina when she was bowling, and now Sharanya, and Sharanya secures the 4th wicket down. And I must say, this is some good piece of fielding from Janet Ronalds, who seems to be having some kind of glue in her hands. Whether the ball is on the ground or in the air, she catches it first time. No hesitation and no fumbling. And in cricket, we know catches win matches. And that seems to be, it seems to be German's mantra today. The catches are not being dropped at all. Sharanya seems to be trying out many things, and she just gave a wide, far from the off. And she's another catch for Sharanya. 2nd wicket in the over, 3rd wicket for her. Straight same fielder, Janet Reynolds. I told you, she has some kind of glue in her hands. There's no ball that goes past her.
Janet Ronalds is turning it on. What a fielder. What a fielder. She started off saving boundaries, throwing herself around in the field. And when the catches came, she doesn't even fumble. Takes it clean. Calm, cool. And Botswana 5 down. The partnership of Sharanya and Janet Ronalds is doing it for Team Germany.
Very good start for the Germans here, as they have managed to drop down the current run rate for the batters down to 3.8. And that's some wrist work. That's some wrist work from the new batter, Goabire Matome. Goabire Matome, who joined the captain to build some innings. And Antonia Meyenborg comes to bowl her third over, sorry. She comes from the banana plantation end. And that's Samioka. And Rora plays it safe. She doesn't want to give chances. Very good comeback from the Germans with the ball. We are halfway the innings, and they have managed to restrict the Botswana from setting a high score. And she drives it, but Janet Ronalds can't let it go, and that gets us to the end of the 11th over. And the bowlers look to be on top of the batters at the moment. Botswana haven't managed to have some healthy partnership. The breakthroughs are coming in. As they come, it works in the favor of the Germans. And Sharanya comes to finish her spell. Let's see. She managed to bag herself 2 wickets in the previous over. But let's see. Sharanya, who's very economical in her bowling. She has an economy of 1.5, which is very good economy, and 3 wickets in hand. It's straight to Janet Reynolds. Oh, that's in the air, but straight back to the bowler. Sharanya having a very good spell, which is coming to an end. One more ball. And that's in the air. Down deep mid wicket. And the ball is collected and thrown back to the wicket. And they managed to get 2 extra runs on board, which gets them to 42 runs.
महारथी जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Next bowler in is Susan Makanama Brereton. She's coming to bowl the 13th over from the banana plantation end. That was an overthrow, and the keeper couldn't get the ball in hands, and she seems to be disturbed by the ball. And the physio and the medic team running on the field to see how helpful they can be. We hope she's safe and okay. And an update on the other ground where Uganda is countering the Brazilians. And they have 74 for 3 in 13 overs. Nicole Monteiro for the Brazilians. She just had 3 wickets in a row in her first 2 overs. And back to Gahanga Cricket Stadium, where Botswana are playing the Germans. Still 43 runs on the 43 runs on board for 5. 13th over running coming from Susan at the banana plantation end. Another wicket down. Another wicket down. Another wicket down for the Germans. Bold. The bells just flew. The bells just flew. And that is the captain herself that departs. The captain departs. Laura Mofkedi. She departs with a disappointment. She couldn't contribute enough as the captain. And Tibogo Tibogo Motabaputi joins in. She joins Matome to see if they can build a relationship, a partnership. They just need some partnership, good partnership to. And that's a full toss, and she skies it over the mid-on, and they managed to get themselves 2 extra runs on board, and that gets us to 42. Tibogo gets off the mark with 2 quick singles. That's some good piece of bowling from Susan McNanama. And that gets us to the end of the 13th over. 47 runs on board for 6. And the current rate is 3.6 with a projected score of 72 runs. That seems to be, to me, looks to be a low-scoring game. But let's see. 7 overs can fetch many runs depending on the pace. Depending on the pace of the batters.
Ball in the air. Another catch for Jeanette Ronalds. And guess who the bowler is, Romeo? It's Shravya. I almost thought we've gotten so used to Sharanya, Jeanette Ronalds, that I wanted it so badly to be Sharanya, but it's Shravya this time. Jeanette Ronalds, Romeo, say something.
Yeah, like I said, Janet Leonard seems to be having some kind of glue in her hands, really. She doesn't drop anything. And that was some good piece of bowling from Shravya. Like I said, Clinton, there's something with the pavilion end and the Germans. All the wickets, 6 wickets out of 7, they have been gotten from the pavilion end.
Romeo, I'm starting to think we might have to ask Jeanette Ronalds to do a fielding masterclass. She's done well in regards to ground fielding, taking the catches. The throws are quite accurate, and Botswana have been on the receiving end of the brilliant fielding from Jeanette Ronalds, and they are 7 down now. Shravya down the leg. The new batter is Oratile on strike, joining Tebogo, who came in last minute for Tapelo Modise, who was injured just before start of play. And the two will be trying to get Botswana somewhere to a reasonable total. Jeanette Ronalds again. Look at her go. A gun fielder. She is quick, sharp and ruthless. Germany is sensing an opportunity here to keep Botswana on a very low score and come and chase it easily. Shravya. Good call there from Tebogo. Chance again. General Ronalds. Is that a run out? I would like to see the replay. The umpire says not out, but Romeo, I would like to see the replay. That looked out to me.
No, it's this is some risks that the Botswana are taking.
Let's have a look.
I'm not sure if it's really worth it or necessary, but
that looked out to me. Let's have a look. Closer look. That is very, very close.
She's threw the bat to her safety.
Shravya is going way down the leg. Botswana ticking along quietly. They've lost 7 wickets, but they're still ticking along. Score is 52 now. Shravya pulled in the air. There is protection. Will they come back for 2? Running hard. And good fielding there. A deep fine leg. Keeps it to only 1. Very long over this from Shravya. A wicket and 4 wides. She's been bowling forever. There is something going on again in the field. Umpires calling for the physio. What is going on? Let's have a look. Something is not okay. Is it the batter for Botswana? Let's have a closer look. Oratile having some issue. We're not quite sure what is the exact challenge for Oratile. Could be vision. And the physio says she's okay and gives the umpire the go-ahead to continue with the game. Team Germany get a chance to regroup and decide on how to take the remaining 3 wickets. They are sensing a chance here to chase a low score, but Oratile and Teboho will have other ideas. Still in Shravya's over.
And down at IPRC grounds, Uganda setting. They have 82 for 3 in 14 overs.
Shravya ball shot outside off, and umpire signals wide. This is quite a long over from Shravya. Walked away on the on. Very good running there from Botswana, and it seems Oratile is fine as she calls Tebogo through for another single. Still 1 more ball left in this over. Over number 14 of Botswana versus Germany. Comfortably the longest over in this competition so far from Shravya. Is this the last ball? Pulled straight. Running hard. And that is the end of over number 14. The score is 57 for 7.
Six more overs to play. Clinton, do you think the Botswana will play all the overs by looking at how they are losing wickets quickly, back to back?
Well, if I was in the Botswana camp, I would desperately want them to play all the overs. I'm not sure if Oratile and Tebogo are thinking the same to try and play out the overs. But wisely, they could try and hang in there. You don't want to be all out with overs still left in the game. We've just seen Shravya ball 4 wides in 1 over.
In the air by Lancef. Lancef, it was between the captain Christina and the wicket keeper. But it landed safe.
Romeo, did you look at Janet Runas there at short cover? She was so into trying to go for that catch as well, which is at mid-wicket. That is the kind of fielder Janet Runas is. And I can tell you, if she was at mid-wicket, that would be wicket number 8. Suzanne coming in.
Now that's some good body language from Janet Leonards, really. She looks to be, she's wide awake.
Very good take there by the keeper, Katika. That was bowled down the leg. Very quick on her feet is the keeper there. Botswana getting some valuable extras from Suzanne. Shot again, pulled straight to long off, and they ran through for a single.
Oratile Gelesi on strike.
Straight to Christina there, chance. Oratile makes it eventually. Pick up another single for Team Botswana. Ticking along quietly. Suzanne. Big swing there from Tebogo. Good keeping so far from Katika. Very good with the gloves. Nothing better as a bowler than having a very competent keeper. You always know. Suzanne comes in. Very quick running there from the Botswana batters. And they pick up another single. One more ball left in the over. Oratile on strike. Good keeping there from Katika. Ends over number 15. The score is 54 for 7. Correction, runs is 64 for 7. Not bad for a team that has lost 7 wickets already. Christina Goff returns, bowling from the pavilion end. She's sensing this partnership could be a problem with 5 more overs left. And she'll want to give her team a breakthrough. Decent run up here from Christina. And interestingly, the keeper keeping up at the stumps. Christina has some pace, as we're about to see. Starts off with a slowie. Played safely and defensively by Tebogo. Christina, full, but way outside of. Good take again by the keeper. Not easy to keep a medium pacer at the stumps. In comes Christina Goff. Full, but much better line. Looks to me, Tebogo and Oratile are playing for the overs wisely. Tebogo letting that one go. She could have been tempted to try and play a big shot. It was full enough to free her arms, but she decides not to. Christina. Another wide.
Come on, go. Come on, go. Christina, go.
Which team will register their first win? They've been here now for a while and would like to have a win on their name, both Germany and Botswana. Short again and outside off. The ball unbothered. Now it's very important to notice Germany fielders, despite the heat, are still chopping and cheering on the bowler who runs in off the long run. Full. Ooh. The ball tempted there to play a big shot, but beaten in the flight, and the keeper collects the ball. Christina, with 2 more balls in this over, would like to break this partnership and try and finish off Botswana and make sure they don't play all the 20 overs. Full again. This time the ball decides to play it before the ball bounces, but straight to short mid-wicket there, Sharanya Sadarangani, who does a wonderful job. Another dot. It looks to me like Botswana don't mind the dots. They just want to play the overs. Full. Ball in the air. There is a deep mid-wicket, but they do run hard and push for 2. Umpire Gaston signals no ball. That was above waist high, and Tebogo will get a free hit. Botswana would desperately want Tebogo to dismiss this straight to the boundary or even over the boundary for a maximum. Free hit. It's still a free hit. Germany started off very well, but I have to say the wides have been the problem. So many extras so far. Minus extras, Botswana could be less than 50 by now. Free hit. Swung there straight to mid-off. Chance. And Antonia misses. Misfield there from Sharanya. Another chance. And the keeper collects, and that is a run out. Sharanya Sadarangani may not be the ball up this time, but she is the fielder and contributes to another wicket for Team Germany. And of course, Christina coming on to break the partnership. Does so. It's not on her name, but the run out has occurred in her over. Sharanya Sadarangani with the throw, and Botswana are 8 down. Let's have a look. Misfield there, overthrows, and they see a chance for a 2. But the ball had gone very far. And calmly, the keeper Katika, you can see on your screen, collects the ball nicely, effects the run out, and the ball is short. And Botswana lose another wicket. 2 more wickets now for Germany to end the innings.
Yeah, Clinton, if you noticed, Christina was bowling and the keeper was standing up really. And she's a pace bowler. So that's some piece of confidence from the wicket keeper Katika. Really, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that keeping. And that was some good piece of fielding from Sharanya, who managed to get a run out with the assistance of the wicket keeper Katika.
Mimi Ramafifi is the new batter joining Oratile with 4 more overs in the innings to try and post a total good enough for Botswana bowlers to work with. Suzanne is the bowler to continue. On strike is Oratile, who's just lost a partner, Tebogo Motlabaputi. Suzanne. Very good work there by the keeper. Make sure they don't go for the single. Good weather at the Gahanga Cricket Oval this afternoon. Good heat. And the Germany fielders. Suzanne comes in. Misfield there. And they push through for a single to get Mimi Ramafifi to face a first delivery for Team Botswana. Ramafifi on strike now. Shot and pulled straight. Ball is racing away. Very good effort there by Asmita Kohli, but they push through for a second. Seems Ramafifi has come in to try and play a cameo. Starts off aggressively and picks up 2 runs. Christina Goff having a word with the bowler. They've noticed Ramafifi will be trying to go for the big shots. Can Suzanne change her line here? Shot again. Chance, chance, chance. Oh, and Katika, just as I was praising her, breaks the stumps without collecting the ball. And they scamper through for a single. Missed chance by Team Germany. So many times in cricket, whether bowler or fielder or keeper, when there's a chance for a run out, your heart races and you try and clean the stumps before taking the ball. This has happened so many times, and if you're watching and as a cricketer, always keep in mind you have to first take the ball. Same applies for the field as well in the deep, trying to throw in. When there is a chance, people tend to fumble. First get the ball cleanly. Suzanne runs in. Oratil on strike. Swept away powerfully, and she picks up a boundary. Antonia tries, but in vain. Botswana marching along. They're still in this, still trying to put on a big score. Oratile very happy with that effort. Full toss and punished. And to think she could have been out the previous ball. Everyone watching out there Always remember to collect the ball before effecting the run out. Suzanne. The ball is racing away. Another boundary for Team Botswana. Runs flowing now. Runs flowing, and that is the end of over number 16. The score is 83-8.
Antonia coming in to try the pavilion end and see whether she can as well get the wicket from this end. The other side, she wasn't lucky with the other side, but she comes here.
Good start from Antonia, bowling to Ramafifi Mimi.
Antonia has some good figures here. She bowled a maiden and she has an economy of 1.5. And this is how she finishes her spell.
Ramafifi there trying to get a single for Oratile to come and try and pick up a boundary or two for Team Botswana, but she misses. And the keeper, who's been very good so far for Team Germany. Interestingly there, Ramafifi decides to pull away, but the umpires adjudge it as a legal delivery. Luckily for her, that didn't go straight to the stump. She would have been given out. Pulled away, way too late. Looks set now to face up to Antonia. Full. Edged down to third man. The ball is racing away. Will it get to the boundary? Collie there. That's the fielding, and they pick up 2 runs. Botswana, having lost 8 wickets, are still going, adding on to the total, which is now 85. And you feel they have a chance here. Big swing there from Ramafifi with no timing, and the keeper collects the ball straight to Janet Ronas, who hands it back to the bowler Antonia. As we see a change in field, the short third man is brought sort of second mid wicket, I would say, to join Janet Ronas, who now moves to square leg. In comes Antonia. Shot. Pulled away. Ball in the air. Will someone get to the ball? Janet Ronas, of course, running hard, but the ball was way too far, and they scamper through for a single. 18 overs down. The score is 86-8.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
With figures of 1 for 23 so far, Suzanne returns to ball over number 19. On strike is Mimi Ramafifi. Hole 1 to be there for Botswana, at least play the 20 overs. Full, and she's bowled her! Straight away! Suzanne comes back. Clean balls Ramafifi. And now Germany only need 1 wicket to end this innings for Team Botswana. 86 on board. 9 down.
Yeah, they had tried to keep their wickets and play through all the overs. And now they get to the last wicket. And then the 19th over. So I believe if they can at least play all the overs, they might get close to 100 or get 100.
Very good action there from Suzanne. Balls tall, nice braced front leg. And the ball skids off the pitch. Knocks over middle stump. Number 11.
And the new batter walking in, it's O'Neill Ketsemang.
Suzanne, clean action again. Pulled away, chance, direct hit. Loud appeal and the umpire says no. Very good running there from Oratile. Quick. I would like to see the replay. The dive may have saved her in the end. Good fielding though. Direct hit are always close. Shravya, the fielder there. Let's have a look. Again, Suzanne bowling stump to stump. Let's have a look. Very good dive there from Oratile. They still have more deliveries left in the innings, and that would have been not good enough for Botswana, leaving balls away. Suzanne swept again to the same fielder. Chance again. The throw is not as good as the one before. Another single onto the total for Team Botswana. Now 88. I like the lines that Suzanne is bowling. You miss a hit. She's going for the stumps. Rightly so. These are tailenders. Number 11 on strike. You don't want to be giving room. Chance at the bowler's end. Will she effect the run out? And the batter makes it. Ratile fighting hard here. Back end of the innings. Can they go up to 100? They are still 11 runs away. 8 more balls in the innings. Suzanne comes in. Oh, this time she opts to ball slightly outside off. Figures of 2 for 26 so far for Suzanne. Bowling her last ball. Can she finish off the innings for Team Germany? Shot there from Oratile. Beautifully timed, and the ball is racing away. They come back for 2. Ends over number 19. Oh, correction. There is one more ball. Yep, I was right. That was over. One more over left in the innings. Botswana are on 91 runs for 9. Can they get to 100? Asmita Kohli given the responsibility to bowl last over at the pavilion end, which has worked for the Germany bowlers. In comes Kohli. Lovely flight there, cut away straight to point. And importantly there, Oratile is now on strike. They still need 8 to get to 100. And I think Botswana has done very well to bounce back, losing quick wickets at the start of the innings. 5 more balls left. Kohli. Full again. Oh, and she's bowler. Oratile was beaten by the flight. You cannot really blame her for trying to go for the boundary. Only 5 more deliveries left in the match. She had hung in there bravely, but this time she has to go. And Kohli on her return, bowling last over of the match, does the job for the captain, Christina Goff. Lovely flight there. She's beaten way too full to sweep. And a typical Kohli celebration there. And Botswana managed 92 runs. Germany will need 93 in 20 overs to win their first game. Botswana will need to restrict them to also win their first game. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the chase. Shamila, and the ball is racing away. 2 boundaries in the over. Play. Pushes the fine leg down to the rope. In she comes again. Pull. Driven straight to the fielder. Is that a wicket? Well low on strike. Pull. Swept away powerfully there. And the ball races away. Another boundary in this power play for Team Botswana.
Before the end of the power play. And that's in the air. And quote, safely. That's a good pull. And it goes.
Ball in the air. Racing away. Will it make it to the boundary? Wonderful effort there. Charanya bowling her. Third over. Starts off full. Driven in the air. And Jeanette Ronalds takes another catch. Wonderfully.
And she's another catch. Another catch. Another wicket.
Ball in the air. Another catch. Chance again. Jeanette Ronalds. Is that a run out? Chance. And Antonia misses. Misfield there from Charanya. Another chance. And the keeper collects. 50 will be trying to go for the big shot. Can Suzanne change her line here? Shot again. Chance, chance, chance. Oh, and before effecting the run out. Suzanne. The ball is racing away. Another boundary for Team Botswana. Ball 1 to be there for Botswana at this play for 20 overs. Full and she's bowled her. Straight away. Suzanne. Playing action again. Pulled away. Chance. Direct hit. At the start of the innings. 5 more balls left. Polly. Full again. Oh, and she's bowled her. Pass delivery there is Janet Ronalds. A very good batter. You would say slightly unlucky so far. She's been dismissed in unlucky manner in most of her innings so far. Is today the day that Janet Ronalds gets to show her skill? She'll be taking guard on middle stump, and to open the bowling for Botswana as always is Tuelo Shadrack. She'll be getting the new ball to swing. Probably beat the bat of Janet Ronalds, who's on strike now, and we underway. Full toss and played straight to mid-on. Second ball of the chase. Oh, good lines there from Tuelo Shadrack. The captain Laura for Botswana on your screen, keeping wickets as well. Umpire on your screen is Gaston Nibizi. Driven there straight to cover. Shamila Homies fields and they run through for a single. And now we get to see the left-hander Christina Goff take strike. Very good batter. Watch out for Christina's shots if she gets going. She can play the on, the off, the pull. Taking strike as well on middle stump. And we see immediately a change in field. Captain Laura decides to have the fine leg down to the rope and a deep square leg. Sensing Christina might try and play more of the cross-batted shot on the on. Christina is very smart, and I won't be surprised if she immediately goes for an extra cover hit. Yep, and she drives through covers there beautifully to open up her count with a boundary. That is Christina for you. Lovely timer. And will Captain Laura now make a change? Christina immediately showing that putting a deep fine leg and deep square leg will not restrict her from scoring. She can play anywhere. Full again, and this time she lets it go. Germany need 88 now in 116 balls. They require 4.5 runs and over, and you get the feeling they will not go for many risks. They'll wait for the bad balls and rotate when they can, and hopefully get their first win. Last ball of over number one. Shadrack. Full. Played safely there by Christina. 1 over down. The score is 5 for no loss. Opening the bowling from the other end is Florence Samanyika, who's been good for Botswana as well. To me, still the catch of the tournament when she dismissed Sarah Wetoto. The first game, caught and bowled. The ball was hit with power, but she clung on. And now bowling to Janet Ronalds. Starts off with a wide. Umpire there on your screen is Eric Hirgwa, the tall former Right arm paceman. Samanyika. Full outside off. And the keeper fumbles that one and they push through for a single. Signaled buys by umpire Eric Kirgwa. And now we get to see Christina Goff, the lefty, against Florence Samanyika for the first time. I want to look at the field changes here. Captain Laura again decides to go for a deep square leg. Brings in the deep extra cover. She still has one more fielder. And she chooses the deep. She goes for the long off and the deep square leg. Well, let's see what Christina will answer in regards to the field. She likes to play around with the field. In comes Florence. Lovely shot there, and she runs hard for a single. Smart batting there from Christina Goff. Ever so reliable for Team Germany. Janet Ronalds, who's been unlucky so far, will also want to contribute and be there with Christina and try and give Germany their first win. They still need 85 more in 112 balls. Short and cut away there beautifully by Janet Ronalds. She's a wonderful batter, and if she gets going, Germany will win this quite easily, and she picks up another 2 for Team Germany. Wonderful shot there. Shot again and pulled away with class by Janet Ronalds. Lovely technique there from Janet Ronalds. We've all wanted to see Janet Ronalds get some runs. When you look at her warm-up and taking throwdowns, she looks a very capable batter, but every time she gets in the middle, she always gets out in the most unlucky ways you'll ever see. But this time, she's still there. Christina now on strike. Walked away on the on. Another easy single for Team Germany. Botswana, on the other hand, are looking for a wicket. And they would love dearly to get Christina Goff, who's been the top run getter for Team Germany. Florence Samanyika. Ball shot again and it's pulled away again now. This surely will go to the boundary. Wonderful fielding. They pick up 2. That is the thing with Janet Ronalds. She likes to play her shots, and sometimes the swing will do her, or very good fielding. But she's still there. 2 overs down. The score is 14 for no loss. Good afternoon and welcome back, Mr. Romeo.
Thank you, Clinton. This looks like an easy win for Team Germany.
Careful there, Romeo. Careful there. These low scores are not the easiest as you may think.
Of course, it shouldn't be easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. But let's see. This is a very good start from Germany, really. Hope the partnership is built. They have
powerfully hit there by Christina Goff. Doesn't bother running. She knows she's mid of that ball. Races away there to the boundary. Good intent here being shown by the Germany openers. They don't want this to be any more dramatic than it should be. It's a low score and they want to do it quickly. They want a fast win and they want it in style. Christina again on strike. Loud appeal, but there is an inside edge and they push through for a 1. We get to see some field changes here now that the right-hander is on strike. Captain Laura, having seen those pull shots in the previous over, opts for deep square leg or deep mid-wicket, I would say, and a fine leg. In comes Shadrach. Defensively played there by Jeanette Ronalds.
And as you can see, the current run rate for the Germans is 6.6, and the required is only 4.2.
Very good effort there in the previous over by Mimi Ramafifi. That ball was hit very hard and had boundary written all over it, but they only pick up one, and she saves her team 3 runs. They have a low score to defend, and fielding like that is what you would like to see as a captain and a fan. Germany, though, 20 already in 3 overs in the power play, you would say is more than a good start. Florence Samanyika, powerfully hit now by Jeanette Ronalds. Surely this is a boundary. They will not stop that. She hits the ball with some power. Interestingly there, Jeanette Ronalds signaling to the dugout. I don't know what that is all about. Could be a milestone. We'll try and get more info. Look at that power and timing. Tuwelo Shadrach there had no chance. Just but in vain. In comes Florence again. Nicely played on the back foot. Good technique here by Jeanette Ronalds. Looks a batter of high class. Is this the day for Jeanette Ronalds? Misses the cut and umpire signals wide. Botswana need a wicket badly here. In comes Florence. Full. Seed off there by Jeanette Ronalds. Christina relaying a message or two to Jeanette Ronalds, who felt maybe that was a chance there to get a boundary. Florence again. Full again. And again driven straight to short cover. Good comeback here by Florence Samanyika after conceding that boundary. Gets 2 dots. And you get the feel now, Jeanette Ronalds will try and... Yes, she does. Pulls away. There is protection. And they pick up a single. And now Christina Goff. Immediately Captain Laura opting for a deep square leg and long off for the left-handed Christina Goff. Christina looking at the field, trying to work out where to get a boundary. She likes boundaries. Let's see. Florence Samanyika, ball's full. And is way too wide outside of. Signaled by umpire Eric Hirgwa. I like the idea from Florence Samanyika trying to bowl full and outside off with a long off to force Christina to play to her field. Short and played straight to mid-on. Very good running, and they pick up a single. 4 overs down, the score is 28 for no loss.
भारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Change of bowler. Into the attack is Gwabilwe Matome, number 55, bowling to Christina Goff from the pavilion end. Germany needing 65 runs in 96 balls to register their first win of the 8th edition of Kwibuka Women's T20 competition. She's opted for a fine leg and long on. That would imply she'll be bowling straighter. Let's see, Matome. Straight to the fielder. What a brilliant catch there at square leg. Wow. Christina is honestly shocked. She could not believe the fielder hung on to that one. And that is what you need. Chasing, defending a score as low as 90. Let's have a replay of that catch. What an effort. That ball was hit with some force. And I hope she's okay. Physios are being called onto the field. Let's have a look. Of course, Matome would bowl a straighter line, having fine leg and long on. Timed very well. And look at that effort from the fielder. Horatile, she hung in there in the first innings and made sure Botswana got to somewhere around 90. And of course, the much needed breakthrough hangs on to a very difficult catch. And I hope she's okay. She's being walked off the field by the physios. But importantly, she held on through the pain. And Christina is gone. 28 for 1 now. And the new batter in is Sharanya Sadarangani. And Romeo in the combox. A big fan of Sharanya Sadarangani. Cannot help but grin.
I hope she performs with the bat as she managed to contribute with the ball. 3 wickets in hand and a corner mode too, which was very good really. Let's see.
I've noticed most of the Germany batters all take guard at middle stump. Interesting. Matome though, fast ball into the attack and gets the breakthrough. Very happy. And the captain as well. That partnership was looking very threatening for Team Botswana. And now they will try and buy some dots as Matome runs in again. Ball's full. Watchfully played and respectfully played by Sharanya Sadarangani. And now the Botswana fielders with a second wind and now very energetic and loud. Matome runs in. Short outside off and cut away. Straight to the point fielder. Mimi Ramafifi does very well there to keep it to a dot. Amazing what a wicket can do to a fielding side. So energetic. They're all now moving in with the bowler. And they smell blood. Will they get another wicket? Matome. Shot. But it's way outside of an umpire. Gaston signals wide. Matome getting a bit overexcited there. Ball number 4. Mistimed by Sharanya. Matome maintaining a good line and length. You can see the look on her face. She means business. She still believes both teams want a maiden win. Sharanya yet to get off the mark. Played on the back foot. Mimi Ramafifi again. Ensures they don't go for a single. I can tell you, being Sharanya, getting off strike is something. It might seem like just a single, but usually can feel like eternity. Last ball of the over. Shot again and cut away. And again straight to the fielder. Still yet to get off the mark is Sharanya Sadarangani. Ends over number 5. The score is 29 for 1. Another bowling change by Captain Laura. This time employs the service of Mimi Ramafifi. Bowling to Janet Ronalds, who's been there from the start. They still need 64 runs as Germany to win. Last over of the power play. What can Janet Ronalds do? Shot. Pulled away straight to the fielder. And she hangs on. Another brilliant catch by Team Botswana. This is what I always say. Janet Ronalds gets out in the most unlucky manner. Teboro Motlabaputi with the catch. Another twist. Let's have a replay at that catch. Wow. And again the change for Captain Laura works immediately. First ball, Mimi Ramafifi gets the all-important wicket of Janet Ronalds. Was ball short, wonderfully timed there, and look at that effort from Motlabaputi. Teboro, wonderful. Botswana still in this game, and Germany is 29 for 2, still in the power play. New batter on strike is Wilhelmina Garcia to face Mimi Ramafifi. Short again. Played straight to short cover there. Shamila. They call her Shami. And now Botswana will try and get dots. They know Germany need runs that are fewer than balls left. So dots is the way to go. Mimi Ramafifi. Short again and cut away powerfully. There is protection there, deep point. They come back for two. Chance at the bowler's end. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Even here, she had a chance. Even here, she had a chance.
Incredible.
They missed.
Wow.
They had two chances from both ends.
Just have a look at this replay. My goodness. Now, this is what you call making a meal of a chance. The keeper could have, the captain herself. Oh my goodness. Mimi Ramafifi to continue. Bowling to, oh no, and the ball is will race away for 5 wides.
This looks like a very expensive over. They had chances of running any batter out, but they misconducted it. And now look at it. There's a replay of the run out. There was a run out from the keeper's end and the bowler's end, but it looks like the keeper, the captain, wanted badly Sharanya. And that's a wicket down. Mimi Ramafifi balls out. The new batter, Olnero Garcia Wilhelmina, and she departs.
Well, Romeo, what is going on? So much drama in the last few minutes. My goodness. We need to catch a breath here. Seems Germany are giving Botswana a chance back into this game, Romeo. How do you see it?
Let's see. If you look at the current run rate, they are going well, but the wicket losing part is the one that is not favoring them. And the new batter in is Stephanie Fronmare. We have two new batters on crease. Both of them not off the mark yet. Let's see what they have. Ramafifi still have 2 balls to bowl. And Stephanie gets off the mark with a single. Yeah, we are at the end of the power play. And O'Neill gets Mang coming to bowl from the pavilion end. And we still have Stephanie on strike.
Someone in the com box a while ago said Germany should get this easily. I wonder what that gentleman feels now that Germany are 37 for 3, still needing 56.
Yes, Clinton, that's how cricket is. It's a cruel game, really. And the ball is round and white. So the ball can do its wonders.
Well, I wonder who that particular gentleman is. Who could that be? Very good comeback from Team Botswana. I'm loving this game. They're fighting on with a low score. In comes O'Neill. False start. Stephanie on strike. Chance. And very good running there from Sharanya. And now Germany will need every run they can get. They've lost their key batters. And they still have 54 more runs to win. Botswana also want the win badly. And they will not make it easy at all. Sharanya now on strike. Plays off the back foot. Shamila tries, but the ball goes all the way to long off, and they pick up a single. I have a feeling, Romeo, this game still has more twists. That power play was as dramatic as I've seen in a long time.
Of course, let's expect the twists and turns, and we see where the wind falls. Both of them, it's a crucial game for them. None of them has secured the win yet. So you can imagine they are both hungry for the win. First win in the tournament.
Yeah, and there is this thing they call the commentator's curse. And I hope that particular gentleman who said Germany will chase this easily isn't the culprit that is responsible for the collapse we've just seen. Stephanie on strike. Full. And driven straight to Shamila. Another misfield. And they push through for a single. Shami apologizes there to the bowler. She knows she could have done better. Played in the air, straight through the gap, and the ball is racing away. Valuable boundary there from Sharanya. Let's have a look. Shot outside off. It was cut in the air, but luckily for Sharanya, she picked the gap. And Batisani there tried really, but the ball was too quick. And they pick up a boundary, and now the required is 48 runs in 79 for Germany to get the first win. Full, driven, straight to mid-on. Seven overs down, the score is 45-3. Stephanie signaling to the dugout there for a drink or two. Understandable, the heat at Gahanga is not something the Germans are used to coming from Europe. But it is lovely weather for cricket. And Mimi Ramafifi to bowl her second over. She picked up 2 wickets, bowling that last over of the power play. She'll want another one. Starts outside off and is played straight to gully. Batisani there, who collects the ball. The Fielders cheering on, come on Mimi. And Mimi runs in. Full outside off, driven. Straight through. Running hard. And they come back for 2. 46 now needed for Germany. Slowly but surely ticking away. Can Sharanya and Stefani take Germany home? They desperately want to win. So does Botswana. And Mimi. Ball shot. Way down the leg. The keeper tries. They do pick up a single. Signaled wide by umpire Eric Hirgwa.
Sharanya on strike. Mimi Ramafifi coming from the banana plantation end. And the current rate didn't change much. They are going by 6.6 and over. And the required is only 3.4. Slightly less than the current. And in the last 5 overs, they managed to get 31 runs with a loss of 3 wickets. The loss of 3 wickets. And they were very consistent with getting 6 runs, 0.2 every over.
As you've just seen there on your screens, Stephanie pushes through for a single, but is always alert in case there is a second. Very good from Stephanie there, showing intent. Mimi Ramafifi, full outside off, driven in the air. And the ball is racing away. Another boundary. Stephanie from Maya picks up another valuable boundary for Team Germany. And now they need 39 runs. Let's have a look. Full outside off and was driven in the air. It beat the short third man and raced away. Stephanie back on strike. Full again. This time the fielder does well. Last ball of the over. Short outside off. Played on the back foot, but there is a fielder there. 8 overs down. The score is 54 for 3.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम वॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Shamila is the new bowler from the pavilion end. She's coming to bowl. And we have Sharanya on strike.
Interestingly, Shamila bowling with a cap on. Will she get some turn? Ooh, there is some turn. But the umpire says that was slightly too wide. But interesting enough, there is turn, and this could be of help for Team Botswana. The wicket is turning now. Second day in a row being played on. Again, a slight turn. But Sharanya is not tempted. She knows they need less than a run a ball. Flighted. Ball in the air. Oh, chance missed. And they also pick up 2 runs. Tebogo, Motlabaputi. Oh, that was a chance. And yep, the turn may have been what forced Sharanya to drag that ball straight to that short mid-wicket. She survives and picks up 2 runs. And now they need flight again. Good turn there from Shamila. Shami. Flight again as off, and this time driven straight to the fielder. Short cover. Does a very good job. I'd like to see a slip or two. They need wickets, Team Botswana, to win this game. Shami. Cut away. And they scamper through for a single. Matome there. 9 of us down. The score is 58 for 3.
Yeah, to those who have just joined us live, we are coming live from Gahanga Cricket Stadium, Kigali, Rwanda, 8th edition of the Kwibuka Women T20 Tournament. And we are here witnessing Germany and Botswana. Botswana chasing. Botswana defending 92 runs. And Germany has 58 for 3 in the first 9 overs of the innings. We are close to halfway the innings. And O'Neill comes back from the banana plantation end.
Sharanya on strike, 34 more runs. Full. Outside edge. And the ball is racing away. There is a third man. Will they come back for 2? And Sharanya comes back for the second. Getting closer and closer is Team Germany to this score. They now need 33 runs in 65 balls. Botswana though need wickets, and they need them quickly. Will the change of ends for O'Neill work? Full again. Ball in the air. Chance. Chance for Shami. And she takes the catch. Correction, that is Tebogo again, Motlabaputi, who dropped Sharanya a while ago, but this time she hangs on. And Germany lose their 4th wicket. Is there another twist in this game? They still need 33 runs. And the change of ends for O'Neill works. Sharanya is gone. And in comes Kohli, the female left-handed Kohli. Kohli getting a message there from Stephanie from Maya, trying to walk away on how to get the 33 more runs needed. Stephanie now on strike. Captain Laura still needs 6 more wickets to give Botswana their first win. Full. Very good fielding there from Matome at point. They need many dots, this Team Botswana, or take wickets. if they are to win this game. Shot, cut in the air, chance again, and she hangs on. Brilliant catch there by the cover fielder. Oh my goodness. Botswana Lions, these ladies, they fight hard. They are not going down without a fight. Look at the happiness. Oh no. Stephanie just lost Sharanya and cast that ball in the air. Let's have a look. Was a bad ball, but the execution though from Stephanie. Look at that catch. Oh my goodness. What an effort. What an effort. These ladies from Botswana. Very tough and brave. And now, Asmita Kohli on strike. They still need 33. 2 new batters at the crease. There is pressure now for Kohli, who's on strike. Ooh. Chance again. Oh, the fielder, Matome there. Had she picked up the ball in one go, probably. And Kohli opens up her account. The new batter in. Now on strike is Shravya. Called Charam. It's getting tense here for both teams. Germany at some point were cruising with Christina and Jeanette Ronalds. Full again. Oh my goodness! Another wicket down! O'Neil! Both Shravya fast ball. What are we witnessing here? Romeo shocked here. Look at the smiles on Botswana. Seemed like a full toss to me. Let's have a look. Oh, look at the jubilation there. What an over. 3 wickets in that over. And the game has stunned. And now I'm telling you, it is a big puzzle to know who has the upper hand, to be fair. I don't know, maybe Romeo can tell us his views. 32 more runs needed, 4 wickets in hand. Which camp would you like to be in, Romeo?
As a batsman, I always prefer the batting side. So I'll be positive on this. They are going with on a rate of 6 runs, and the required is only 3.
Loud appeal there from Shami. Another wicket, Romeo. Did you just say the batting side, Romeo?
Yeah, I said the batting side, but these guys are letting me down.
Oh my goodness, Romeo. I think it's no longer the commentator's curse. We should call it the Romeo's curse. Every time you give credit to Germany, Romeo, they lose a wicket. Well,
I'm not on the wicket yet. I can't bat and bowl with a mic.
It did seem though could have pitched outside leg. Let's have a look. Oh, that is way too full. Yep, that is the right decision given by umpire Gaston. Well, entertaining game though.
Yeah. Germany just needs to do one thing right. It's by just keeping the wickets, and they play all the overs. Other than that, the win really falls either way. This is a very good comeback from Botswana. This is a very good comeback really with the ball. This is O'Neil. This is O'Neill coming. 3 wickets in hand in just 2 overs. And an economy of 5.5. And Shamila, we are halfway the innings, and Shamila comes from the pavilion end.
Paris is the new batter on strike. In comes Shami. Full again. Oh, and now you can sense the pressure. Now you can feel the pressure. Now Botswana believe. Look at the fielders in the ring there. Tigers there. In comes Shami. Whoa. 32 runs. Looking like 150 runs for Team Germany. Shami. Nicely flighted there. Oh, and a miss from Paris. Oh no.
This is exactly what happened.
Another flighted delivery there. Oh.
The win is in their hands. They lost it like this. They cried.
You get the sense now that Botswana feel they have the upper hand. They need 3 more wickets. Shami to bowl the last ball. Another flighted delivery. Good shot there from Paris to get away. Will they come back for 2? They decide not to. More pressure here and tension at Gahanga Oval. As we see the end of over number 11. The score is 62 for 7.
Pressure on both teams, either with the batting side or the bowling side. If you remember Botswana's previous game versus Brazil, they had the game in hand and they lost it. They lost it due to some misfieldings and drops and extras. But let's see. I'll say it's too early to determine, as we never say it's over until it's over. So let's see how this goes.
Ketsimang continuing. If she can bowl another over similar to what she bowled previously, Botswana would win comfortably. She picked up 3 wickets in that over. What an over it was to swing the game all the way back to Botswana. In she comes. Full again. Ooh. You don't want to be Paris in this situation. She's on strike and she knows the team are so close to getting there and she cannot afford to make any mistake. Can she keep her cool and get her team over the line? Wonderfully played there through the gap. Oh yes, they're running hard. Will they come back for 2? They do. Good running there from Team Germany. Oh, valuable 2 runs. These 2 runs are worth gold. They now need 29. Paris, last time we told you her story. She moved all the way from Kenya to Germany back in 2011. Worked her way up and now plays for the Germany national team and is in charge now of. In comes O'Neill. Full again and driven wonderfully again through the gap. Pushing hard is Paris. Another 2 runs. She earned her way to play for Germany. And now she get a chance to win the game for Team Germany. They badly want their maiden win in this competition. They came to Rwanda having played Austria and winning 5-0. And they met slightly better teams, a better standard of cricket, and they've lost 3 games so far, but they would like a win badly here. Paris on strike. Another good shot there onto the on, running hard. Another 2. Very good running by Paris, Ward and Paul. And very good support there from the keeper, Katika. And they get the cheers and applause from the dugout of Team German. And now they need 25 runs in 50 balls. More pressure. Everyone feeling the pressure. The bowler, the batter, the fielders. I don't know if you can hear the cheers and applause. The Germany dugout. Just from that dot. They know wickets are the problem for them. Last ball of the over, false start there from Oneile. More pressure. Captain Laura there keeping stumps. Full and driven straight to Shamila there to end over number 12. The score is 68-7. Germany needing 25 more runs to win.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Very good call by the umpire, Gasto there. Whoa. 25 runs now. Seems like 130. And Romeo is also feeling the pressure here in the comp box. Shocked look on his face, I wish you could see.
Yeah, pressure is on. The pressure is on really. But cricket always wins. So may cricket wins again, as usual.
Paris now fighting hard for Team Germany. They still need 25. Shami comes in. Again flighted. Outside off. Smartly played there by Paris. She needs to keep her head here. What a game. From the start we saw from Christina Goff and Jeanette Ronalds. Flight there outside off. Again some turn for Shamila. Seems Paris smartly realizes Shami is a big threat. The turn. Shami. Again. Oh no. Oh. This time she's tempted and commits to that ambitious drive there. And the umpire signals wide. Very important for Paris here to notice that the turn is the threat and just let it go. Shamila flights again. Oh yes, that is the way, Paris. That is the way to go. Stay there. From the other end you will get a seamer and you can play through the line. Shami, flight again. Down the leg and they push through for a single chance. Good running there. The wide and the single means they will now need 23 runs. But importantly for Botswana, they have a new batter on strike. Shami with one more ball in this over, turning the ball away from the new batter. If only Captain Laura could give her one slip. She actually has two balls, courtesy of the wide. The new batter having bowled very well for Team Germany, Suzanne, will now have to score runs. Crucial 22 runs. If not score, then at least run for Paris. Let's see. In comes Shami. Oh no! She's left it and ball round her legs. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's see the replay. What a delivery. That could be the ball of the tournament. Romeo, that is the ball of the tournament for me.
Indeed that is the ball. The batter thought it was a wide, only to realize it had to take a leg stamp, if I saw well.
My goodness, let's have a look. Shamila. Shami. Look at that ball. Lovely flight. The wicket is turning. Oh my goodness me. Whoa. And now, with only one wicket left and one ball in the over for Shamila and Botswana to win, Antonia now facing, is this it?
And quite an update down at IPRC grounds. Uganda women have defeated Brazilians by 84 runs.
Romeo mentioned earlier, Botswana lost the game against Brazil in dramatic fashion, almost the same to this one. They had Brazil in trouble, but somehow could not clean up the tail. And victory was robbed from them by the Brazilians. But this time, you get the feel that they know this is in their hands. With 22 more runs needed, only one wicket. Surely Botswana will get over the line. Shami bowling her last ball. Again, some flight. Ball in the air. Oh no, the fielder wasn't close enough. Ends over number 13. The score, Romeo, is 71 for 9.
Yeah, this is a very good piece of fielding and bowling from the Botswana. They really put up the fight and they managed to squeeze the Germans in before they cruise all the way up to the required chase.
What a game, Romeo. What a game of cricket. Just imagine if Paris could get Germany off the line with only one wicket in hand. Oh, you don't want to miss. This is the bowler that turned it for Botswana. Full again. Ball in the air. Chance. Oh my goodness. There is pressure everywhere here at Gahanga. Even the fans are feeling it. Paris. Lots of expectation on her shoulders. Poor soul. She has to get Germany over the line with 22 runs. Valuable there for Team Germany. And of course, will she come back for a second? Oh, risky second there, and she decides not to. They pick up 2 runs, that run and the wide. And now they need 20. Oh, but for Botswana, there is a new batter on strike. Antonia, can she hang in there? What a game of cricket. I know there is the test of England and New Zealand going on, but this is as entertaining women's cricket at its best. Antonia on strike. Short outside off. Oh my goodness, a wide. Look at Captain Laura there taking the ball. She knows every run here is crucial. Apologies there from the bowler. Antonia, though, needs to hang in there for Team Germany. 90 now needed. 1 wicket in hand. Let's see. Shot. Oh. Antonia, you don't want to get an edge on that. That would be as soft as a dismissal we've seen today. But Romeo, that ball from Shamila, my goodness.
I'll say it's the best ball so far. To take a wicket, to bowl someone and the ball passes behind, only to take the leg stump really when it was a well left. You rarely see that in cricket.
Shamila bats left-handed, bowls right-handed with the cap on, and turns the ball square. What a cricketer. Germany needing 19 runs now. Shot in the air, straight to Shamila. Antonia, do not play that ball in the air. Please don't break Germany hearts. 19 might seem a lot with only 1 wicket in hand, but Paris is managing to time the ball, so hang in there for her, please. Shot in the air. Oh no! Chance again at the keeper's end. The throw comes in and they pick up a valuable single. What a game. Oh my goodness. That was it for Botswana. Have a look at this. Oneile created the chance. Antonia, number 11. You can't blame her really. Ball in the air. Oh no, Antebogo took 2 wonderful catches earlier. Could not hang on to that one. Germany still alive. 18 runs to win this game. Last ball of the over. Paris on strike. Full. Loud appeal. And the umpire raises the finger. What a win by Botswana. Oh my goodness.
Look at the celebrations. Finally they secure a win. And the Germans just lose it like that.
I don't know what to say, Romeo. I don't know what to say.
This was a good piece of cricket, really. Good chase. They tried to put up the fight, but in vain. And the bowling and the fielding has worked today for the Botswana.
Let's have a look at that call by umpire Eric Kirgwa. Flighted. Oh yes, way too full to sweep. And look at that final moment. She was bleeding on her knees. And look at the captain in the background, Captain Laura.
She had to roll around.
Oh my goodness. What a game of cricket. The Botswana team, Romeo, such fighters, fearless.
I'm happy for them after seeing them further to losing against Brazil. They are now, it's good that they have managed to secure a win. They put up some good fight.
And everyone out there watching, this goes to show you there is no such thing as an easy chase.
Low scores are usually the hardest.
I think we know who to blame. All Germany supporters out there, someone said this was easy for them to chase.
Oh, man. Why would you throw me under the bus?
Very entertaining game. And the captain's shake hand there on screen. Christina Goff, very disappointed. Started off the chase for Team Germany well with Janet Ronalds. But the comeback from Oneile, Shamila, Matome. What team effort really. Florence Samanyika, Tuwelo Shadrack. This might be the first win for Team Botswana, but it will feel so good. And we'll be with you for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.